It's a budget committee.
Yeah. Do you have any motions? Or have an opportunity to look over, proposed budget for 2020? Are there any suggestions?
I'd like to make a motion that we send the budget and the needs assessment on to the Budget Committee.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same like sign. Thank you.
That's the budget.
Back to budget, so, Aaron, how much are they gonna be getting as far as their growth money for this coming
It's
year?
close to 1.7 million. It was 1.6. $1,684,294, and that is after 323, almost 324,000 goes to the Lebanon Special School District. So our school's portion is 1,684,000.
I would like, as far as the budget, if we can go ahead and grant them that money to take back, for y'all to work on get a status quo budget back to us. If you could also, that's included that money there, and you can come back with a list of priorities from what you need the most and down, as we address all the county's needs within our county, all the departments, and we'll also address y'all's. Can I get a second on that?
Second.
All in favor? And in saying that, just let you know that it's going to be a rough year this year, but there's some things that we're wanting to do. And I'd also like to bring before a motion to go ahead and get the sales tax referendum back up as an option to sit there in, I guess, the March, whenever the first presidential, to maybe address it then. That would be possible.
Do that. You can't do that.
I will check and find out if you can do it in March and bring that back to you. I know there's March and a May and an August.
We need to
Well, the only thing with August, though, we're gonna have to address the budget needs. If we can do it a little bit sooner,
You want to do this on your lowest voter turnout.
But
You don't want to do it on a presidential primary.
I don't think you can do it on a presidential primary, can you?
You
I
want
don't
to do it
know.
on your lowest voter turnout.
I don't know, but
It's going to be
I
all,
will find out for you.
The general election.
Okay.
right. But you only got Stephen Goodall, 3 school board members, and your House people running. That's it in August.
whichever one y'all think that we can get the most voter turnout, because we got a new school that's gonna be opening up, that if we can get the sales tax to pass, it was really close this last time. If that can pass, then we can work on the operating expenses for that school. We can sit there and hopefully look at teachers' raises in that and address a lot of needs. And the only reason why I'm saying that, and we talked about it in the budget meetings and things, I really don't want to look at raising taxes this year and then next year come back and say we need more and raise it 2 years in a row. There's definitely,
Wait till next year to do that instead of going ahead?
well, after we look through the needs,
Present tax.
and if we can make it through this year, we still got to go through a lot of meetings and see what money we're going to have, what needs that we can meet, to sit there and try to get as far as we can. But we do have next year, how much is going to be the operating expenses for that one school when it opens?
Right now, it's around 4.1 million.
4.1 million.
Yeah.
And that's just something, if we can get the sales tax referendum to pass,
Means you get it
and it
twice.
was really close this past year. And that tax is gonna sit there and hit everybody in the county. It won't continue to put the burden on the taxpayers, on the property owners. It gets the visitors that are coming to our county. It gets those who are not legal. It gets those who don't own property. So it kind of puts the burden on everyone instead of just the property owners.
I tell you what, I will, when we have our first our first budget session on July 30th, I'll try to have some answers for you, and then at that time, we can discuss about when you want to do that and how we will attack what they've got. So we're asking them to do a status quo budget, bring it back, along with the needs assessment, and at that time, we'll also address how we can address any of those needs this year if we choose to do so.
Are there any questions on the floor?
Any questions for Mickey and Donna?
I
need to make a motion to adjourn education committee meeting.
So move. Second.
All those in favor? All those opposed, same like sign.
We need to make, are you wanting to,
We got to adjourn.
I want to get a second if we can tonight on the sales tax, so we can at least start looking.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
y'all running pretty fast.
That's the motion on getting the sales tax referendum put back on the,
You'll have to do that in the commission.
General election.
I think he's just asking for us, me to look at the details and bring it back to you on the
dates, when's
first
gonna be
budget
the
meeting.
best.
Yeah,
and
Okay.
when it's feasible to sit there and do it. Are there any questions for the school board?
We've already adjourned.
Well, the school board has.
School board.
They're here, Donna and
Oh.
Vicki. Any new business come before the budget committee?
I just have one question on the adequate facilities tax.
Yes, sir.
Is that still in being as far as getting the gentleman to tell us?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna have to look at that as far as building the jail expansion.
Right.
And also, we want to get more of a price on that, and also be prepared, looking at the judicial center, which we're still studying all that. Yes, sir.
He can come in on August 1st.
Okay.
If that's a good, anytime after 5 o'clock, if that's good for maybe a workshop or a planning and zoning meeting with everyone invited, Ed St. Charles can be here that night.
You're talking just 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Where is the bidding process at on the jail?
been processed in the jail, we've covered that before. The jail itself will be sent to the planning commission for the elevation, site plan, and stormwater in July. They'll come back and do in August, September, and October, do the mechanical, the electrical, and engineering. Should have the bids ready to go out either the first couple of weeks of December or 1st of January, whichever you guys decide that you think the people will be the most hungry to bid those. And I say that because we tried to bid the Noreen Fire Station back in Thanksgiving in December the first time, and we didn't have hardly any bites at all. So that'd be something for you guys to consider. Once it goes out to bid and comes back, then that's when you can address ever how you want to fund it, which would be February, somewhere in February is what it will look like at that time. And if you fund that in February of 20, you say 18 months, February to March or April, somewhere in there, 18 months would be August of the follow of 21 or 22, for that matter, if it took 2 years
To build.
to build it, and that's when you would worry about funding it. So next year, you would actually could concentrate on North Green Hill opening, whatever else you want to do. I think that's what he was saying a while ago at one time.
But if this other is tied into it, we can go ahead and start, right? If it passes.
Say again what you mean by this other.
If the indoor facilities and all of that stuff is tied into this bond, can we go ahead and start?
What you would do is that whatever you decide you want to do on the indoor facility or two WEMA stations or a convenience center, as we talked about that process, when you borrow the money for the bond at that time, then that starts those projects. Whenever you do those, whether it's two WEMA stations, indoor facility, convenience center, jail, you borrow the money's available at that time to start those projects, yes.
Anything else come before the budget committee?
Get a second on the motion.
Second, I seconded.
No.
We would-
I don't remember.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.